Hi there everybody, my name is Rylee McWilliams and today I am going to share with you how to become successful fast. I was sitting on my couch tonight doing some work and I was thinking to myself that there are a few people in my downline that I know want to become successful very, very fast. And I find that when you want to become successful fast, you are in need of money or you just want to be successful in a large business. So this isn't my fanciest video. I got really excited about it and wanted to share it with you. So here we go. First thing you want to do when you sign up as a new presenter or when you decide that this is what you want to do for yourself in your future, you want to find your why. Why unique? Is it because you love makeup? Is it because your friend told you that it was fun? Why unique? Why did you choose this business? And why is this business the right one for you? Future goals, you also want to figure that out. What kind of money do you want to make in the future? What, status would you like to be? What are your future goals? And then find meaning in your why. Don't just say, I want to do unique because it's fun and I want some side cash. Your why should make you cry. I heard this from somebody one time and they said, if your why doesn't make you cry, then you haven't found it yet. And I completely believe in that because it is so true. This little quote also says, when you know why you do what you want to do, even the toughest days become easier. And that is so true. Sometimes I have a really tough day and I just think, why am I doing this? And I look back at my why, I read it a few times, and I get that momentum again. So make sure the first thing you do is find your why, write it down, and make sure you keep it for yourself. The next thing is going to be to learn. You always, always, always want to be continuously learning. You can learn in so many different ways. Now that we have technology, you don't just have to sit down and read books because for me, for example, I don't like to read. So I watch videos. I make sure that I am learning at least 25% of the time spent online. So if I spend 4 hours online each night, I'm going to be learning 1 hour of those 4 hours because it is so important for you to grow and you to develop yourself and learn new things and hear from different people because I promise it is what's going to help you become successful. On here, I put orientation. I have my own personal orientation in my files section on my group, and I'm sure your team leader also has an orientation. So ask your upline if they have an orientation for you that you can watch or, something that you can visit. Make sure you watch that. Another cool thing is I have an awesome video called the 90-Day Action Plan. Find a fun 90-day action plan that you really like and learn about it. Learn why you think that it would be fun to do and maybe get down to business and do that for 90 days. Another thing is the weekly courses in your back office. Those are super important. If you click on my office and go down to weekly courses, there are 5 weeks that are so, so, so important. And if you have not done those yet, even if you are a black status presenter, you should have done those weekly courses multiple times because they have so much valuable information in them. So make sure that that is one of the first things that you do. The next thing is to share. You want to share this business. You want to share the excitement, right? Because we're in this brand new company and it is so exciting. When I first joined, I was just beyond excited for the products and the business and how new it was, and I told everybody about it. I was just ecstatic about it, and people will start to be excited with you if you share that with them. So share it with your friends and your family and your coworkers. You don't have to sound salesy in this business at all. Just show your passion for this product and let them know. And even if they don't want to join you or buy from you right now, that impression that you put on them about your business is going to come back to you in the near future. So always, always put a good impression on those people and just be excited because let's face it, this business is exciting. It is so, so exciting and so fast growing, and direct sales is the best place you want to be. So tell your friends, your family, and your coworkers that and let them know. Next thing is a launch party. This is huge. If you want to be successful and you want to be successful fast, you need to do a launch party. You can do an online event or an online group for your launch party, but I highly suggest doing an in-home launch party, even if you just have your kit. Or if you can, ask your upline if she's local, say, hey, would you mind coming and helping me and maybe bringing me a couple samples of yours that I could use if they're comfortable with that? Because in home, people can touch the products, they can feel the products, and they can genuinely see you. They're not just seeing another online event or an online group. So if you can do it in home, do it. And if you're scared, push yourself, because if you want to be successful in this business, you are going to have to push yourself every single day. If you want to be successful in anything you do, whether it's just, a normal odd job, you have to get out of your comfort zone and do things that you don't want to do. So do an in-home party, talk to your friends, stand up in front of them and present the products, and have your upline help you with that. Another thing is invite everyone no matter what. I have lots of new presenters that say, well, I don't want to invite her because she's a tomboy and she does not like makeup. Well, you never know if she might have a best friend that loves makeup. Because my best friend, for example, was a complete tomboy and she never wore makeup. And now she wears it all the time. And guess what she wears? Unique. You never, ever know who is going to be interested in your makeup. So invite every girl that you know on your friends list and let them all know about it, and make sure that they are all there. Also, you can offer some incentives as long as it's in a private group or an event or at home. You can, offer a free pigment or a free mascara or whatever you're comfortable with at these different parties to help bring in some more sales for yourself. Next thing, since we're talking about sales, is to make it your goal to reach 1,000 in 30 days. Now, when I tell girls this, they get a little overwhelmed. They think, oh my goodness, $1,000 in 30 days, that is a ton of money. But you can do it. I promise you can do it. I was not a salesperson when I first joined this company, and in my first month, I worked my butt off and I sold $2,000 in my first month, and that was unreal. I was not a salesperson. I did not know what I was doing, but you want to know what I did? I posted on my Facebook every single day. I contacted at least 10 to 20 new people every single day, and I made sure that every single one of my friends had those 3D fiber lashes. And I promise you, if you sell that $1,000 in your first 30 days, you will be more successful, because you're going to get that momentum and you're going to feel excited because you got a promotion in your first month, which is so exciting. So the faster you do this, the more momentum you'll create and the more momentum your team will get. And I promise you will promote throughout to all the levels way faster than you could ever imagine. Next thing to do while you're selling, this isn't after you hit yellow, this is, during. You want to tell people about your business and what is so exciting about it. You want to tell people that they should join the fun and they should grow with you. People love that. I always go up to girls and still say, I have no clue what I'm doing. I learn new things every single day and I would love to learn them with you. Join me and we can grow together. And they love that, because sometimes if you put yourself up on a pedestal and you've got, the people below you that are wanting to join, sometimes they're a little bit intimidated because they don't want to feel like the person that's asking you question after question after question. So make sure to level out with them. Let them know that you're not perfect and that you're learning every day too, and I promise that will help you so much more. Next thing is contact past customers. So if you've had customers that buy from you, contact them. The biggest mistake that I made was I didn't document my cash and carry. And if you don't know what cash and carry is, go ahead and ask your upline and they can definitely explain that to you. But document it, because you will go through hundreds and hundreds of people that buy cash and carry, and guess what? I lost hundreds and hundreds of contacts because I did not keep those names down, because I thought, oh, that's going to take too much time, blah, blah, blah. It took me 30 minutes to make a spreadsheet, and I printed out 10 of them, and those 10 last me a few weeks, and I just fill them out. And you know what's really cool is every 2 weeks I go through and I contact people, and I have gotten so many more sales and so many more recruits that way. So make sure that you keep documentation of all of your cash and carry orders. Next thing is Fast Start. Fast Start is a tricky one because you sell $2,000 yourself. That's personal retail sales. But Fast Start's amazing because you get $250 in YCash. And the cool thing about this is that you want to use that $250 towards samples for your customers because you want to have a variety of different unique products that you can give to your customers. So you sell $2,000 personal sales and you sign up 3 people and you will get that $250, and it has to be within your first 90 days, but make it your goal to be within your first 60 days. You always want to aim high, because if you aim for 90 days and you don't make it, there's no going back. But if you aim for 60 days and say something happens, you don't make it, you still have those 30 days. So give yourself some wiggle room to make sure that you can hit your goals. If you want $1,000 in a month, then say, you know what, I'm going to hit $1,000 in 25 days. That way you have some wiggle room. So if you don't hit, you have some more time to hit. Fast Start is absolutely amazing, and you want to get this. You don't want to lose out on Fast Start. I promise, promise, promise. Next thing is make a business plan. You don't want to have just goals. You don't want to say, I'm going to hit yellow and I'm going to hit Fast Start. You need to make actions for your goals. I always recommend every single month at the start of the month coming up with 3 main goals. And this can be more or less, whatever you feel comfortable with, but make your 3 goals. And then for each goal, you want to make 3 actions of how you're going to be able to achieve that goal. All right, so 3 goals and 3 actions for each goal. So that's 9 actions in total. Follow through daily. So pick a different goal each day to work on, or work on all 3 each day and split them up in equal time. But make sure that you're working on those actions to hit those goals. You don't just want to say, I want to hit yellow, I want to hit Fast Start, and I want to add 3 people or 4 people, whatever it is. You have to have the actions, because if you don't have the actions on how you're going to do it, you won't do it. So make sure you make a business plan at the beginning of every single month. Next thing is continue to learn. I am currently an orange status presenter, and I learn new things every single day. I am always watching new videos. I am always listening to trainings, and that is what's going to build your personal development. And personal development is a huge thing in this business. You have to develop yourself and be strong and confident in yourself to be successful. So make sure you continue to learn. Dedicate time to learning. Like I said before, 25%. You can do whatever feels comfortable for you, but that's what I do, because 25% of the time I want to be learning, so that 75% of the time where I'm teaching and doing, I'm doing it correctly. So watch videos, read books, attend seminars. There are so many local seminars. There are free online seminars that, people like Eric Worre or Sarah Robbins have. So make sure to keep an eye out for those, like their Facebook pages, and watch out for them and attend them, because you want to continue to learn so that you can continue to grow your brain and also teach all of those things that you learn to your new team members. Last but not least is don't stop. All right? The biggest thing about direct sales is people hit a bump in the road and they stop. They quit because they get a little overwhelmed, or they think that this business might be too hard for them. But the biggest thing in direct sales is you have to keep going, and you have to keep that momentum. You don't want to doubt yourself ever. I have a little analogy for you that I was thinking when I saw this picture. If you were sitting at home one day and somebody said, I need you to drive to Kentucky, and once you get to Kentucky, I will have $10,000 waiting for you. I just need you to get there. Okay, so say, oh yeah, no problem. I'm going to go to Kentucky and get my $10,000. On the way to Kentucky, you get a flat tire, you run out of gas, you have sick kids, one of them gets hospitalized, you run out of money for hotels, and all of these things keep piling up. But would you keep going for that $10,000 if you knew that it was at the end of the road and you would be able to have it as soon as you got there? Wouldn't you keep going? You would get there no matter what. I know anybody would, because it's $10,000. That's a lot of money. Everybody wants that. And that's how you have to think of the business. You have to say, that money is sitting there. That success is sitting there at the end of the road for me. I just have to get there. And I promise, if you go through a few months of hard, you will find the easy. And not all days are hard. You have some really good days, but direct sales can be challenging sometimes. And I think a lot of people overlook that. But you can do it. Don't stop, and you will get there. You want to become successful, achieve your dreams, and be the you that you've always wanted to be. And a funny thing that I always say is you want to be the breadwinner. Make it a competition between your spouse or your boyfriend or, someone in your family. Make sure that you are making enough money. Make that your goal, to make enough money to live off of just your income. Because wouldn't that be awesome if we as unique presenters could each make enough money to provide for our whole household, and our spouse or our, boyfriends, fiancés, whatever it is, if their income was just kind of play money or savings money? Wouldn't that be so great? I know that's my goal. So make that your goal. Be the breadwinner of your family. Make it a competition between you and your partner. And, see, how fast it takes you to get up to their pay salary from working from home and things like that. So I wanted to keep this short and sweet and simple. I hope this helped you a little bit. And we have the holidays coming, and then we've got our big cruise incentives, and then we have spring, and this business, we are the fastest growing business in the world, ladies and gentlemen. You can do this. You can become successful. You just have to believe in yourself. You have to work hard at it, and I promise you will do it. I wish you all success, and I hope that you all get off to a great start and become successful very, very quickly. Good luck, everybody. I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.